Hello, a blessed day, my dear students. Welcome to math.com. In this video, we're going to discuss the slope of a line. By the way, I'm Roy Bakuyog, your math teacher. But before we proceed, please download first in your cell phone the QR scanner in the Play Store. I'll repeat, please download the QR scanner in the Play Store. Okay, let's read first the objectives of this topic. The first objective is define the slope of a line. The second objective, let's find the slope of a line given 2 points, equation, and a graph. And our third objective is we're going to cite real-life examples of slope of a line. Okay, start. What is the meaning of this sign? Is it icy road ahead? Steep road ahead? Curvy road ahead? Or trucks entering highway ahead? I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, if your answer is number 2, meaning to say you are correct. Okay, that is the correct answer. Steep road ahead. Next, what does the 7% mean in that sign? It means that 7% is the slope of the road. It means the road drops 7 feet vertically for every 100 feet horizontally. That is the representation of slope in real life. So what is slope? Okay, slope is the stiffness of a line. Yan, stiffness of a line. So dito sa illustration natin, the stiffness of a line is this one. Or in the picture here, yan siya. Did you get it, my dear students? Okay, another real example of slope. So I have here picture. The first picture is the picture of a mountain. Where is the slope here? Okay, yan siya. Next, the next one is my swimming pool, my slide. Where's the slope here? Okay, nandyan siya naman. And then in our third example, that is an architectural design. Okay, where's the slope there? Iyan siya. Okay. So, the other meaning of a slope is the inclination of a line, my dear students. Or, gaano siya ka-slant or katarik yung isang linya. Or, a line near to perpendicularity. Did you get it? Okay, the slope of a line. The slope refers to the steepness of the line. Next, the slope can be expressed different ways. There are 3 different ways on how to express slope. The first one is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. The next representation is the rise over run. The third representation is the vertical change over the horizontal change, where m here is the slope. I'll repeat, m stands for the slope, while y sub 2 and y sub 1, x sub 2, and x sub 1 are the coordinates of the line. Did you get it? Next, a line has a positive slope if it is going uphill from left to right. Going uphill, pag ganun siya. Yan. For example, this is our Cartesian plane. Yun, nakita nyo yung line? Tumaas yung line. It means that line has a positive slope. And the trend of that line is increasing. Did you get it? Next. A line has a negative slope if it is going downhill from left to right. Okay? Tingnan natin naman yung linya dito sa ating Cartesian plane. Iyon, bumaba siya from left to right. If that is our line, therefore, our slope is negative and the trend is decreasing. Gets? Okay, let's proceed to the next. Okay, so our first example, let's determine the slope of the line. Given the graph, when given the graph, it is easier to apply the rise over run or the second representation of slope m. Yan. So our coordinates, we have 4 and 1 and -2, -2. Now, we're going to use the rise over run to determine the slope of this line. We're going to start with the lower point and count how much you rise. Yan. Ilan kaya ang rise niya? 3. Hindi yung kanin, ha? Rise, pataas. Bakit siya 3, sir? Ilan ba yung rise niya? So this is 1, 2, and 3. Yan. Then how about the run? Yan. And ilan ang run? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units to the right. Okay, that is 6 units to the right. Simplifying 3 over 6 or the rise over run, the answer is 1/2. Did you get it? And what's this 1/2? This is the slope of the line. Notice that the slope is positive. Natatandaan niyo yung kanina, yung sinabi ko? If it is going uphill from left to right, the slope is positive and the trend is increasing. Did you get it? Entiende, my dear students? So, m is equal to 1/2 or the slope is equal to 1/2. Gets? Next. Let's determine the slope of the line. Again, given the graph. Given the graph of this line, we're going to use again the rise over run. We're going to start with the lower point and count how much you rise. Yan, ilan kaya ang rise niya? 1, 2, 3 units pataas. Yan. The next, how about the run? How many units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units to the left. Since pa-left tayo, therefore, ang run niya is -5. Pa-left siya eh. Did you get it? Naiintindihan? Notice, the slope is negative and the line is decreasing. And our slope here is m is equal to, what is our rise? 3 over -5. So that is our slope. And as you can see, our line is going downhill from left to right. Pababa siya. Yan. Ibig sabihin, ang slope niya talaga is negative. Gets? Naintindihan, my dear students? Okay, let's proceed to the next. Example number 3. Find the slope of the line that passes through the points -2, -2, and 4, 1. As you can see here, sinabi niya rito, when given 2 points or when given points, it's easier to use the formula. Again, what is our formula or the first representation of slope? Anyone? Okay, correct. That is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Naintindihan? We're going to use this formula for us to get the slope of these 2 points. Naintindihan niyo po? Ayan. What is this y sub 2, y sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 1? Y sub 2 is the y-coordinate of the second ordered pair. So since our first ordered pair is -2, -2, this is our first ordered pair. Yan ang first ordered pair natin. Our second ordered pair is 4 and 1. This is our second ordered pair. Second. Yan. Therefore, our y sub 2 is equal to 1. Did you get it? Yan na siya. And our y sub 1 is equal to -2. Did you get it? Yan. How about our x sub 2 and x sub 1? Our x sub 2 is 4 and our x sub 1 is -2. So substitute the given value of y sub 2, y sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 1 to our formula, we arrive at this one. Yan siya. Magiging 1 minus -2 over 4 minus -2. That is equal to 1 plus 2 all over 4 plus 2. And 1 plus 2 is equal to? Correct, 3. And 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. Simplify it. The answer is 1/2. Naintindihan nyo? Still 1/2. Given the ordered pair -2, -2, 4 and 1, finding the slope using the formula, we arrive at the answer 1/2. Gets? Did you notice that example number 1 and example number 3 were the same problem, written differently? Ito yung kanina, di ba? Yan yung given graph kanina. Ito naman yung given points. But still, we arrive at the same slope, and that is 1/2. The question is, which one do you think is easiest? Ano kaya ang mas madali? Itong rise over run? Or itong formula natin na y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1? Kaya na ang bahala. No. Okay. Let's proceed to the next one. Find the slope of a line that goes through the points -5, 3 and -2, 1. Okay. First, determine the value of y sub 2 and y sub 1, x sub 2 and x sub 1, because given 2 points here, we have -5, 3 and -2, 1. So what's the value of our y sub 2? Yeah, y sub 2. Anyone? I'll give you 5 seconds. What is the value of y sub 2? Correct, 1. How about our y sub 1? Correct, 3. Yan. How about our x sub 2? Yan, x sub 2. Okay, correct. Again, -2. How about our x sub 1? X sub 1. Very good. So the x sub 1 is negative 5. Substitute or plug in these values of y sub 2, y sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 1 to our formula. We arrive to this one. Yan. So that is 1 minus 3 all over negative 2 minus negative 5. Yan. So that's 1 minus 3 all over negative 2 plus 5. This negative 2 minus negative 5 is also is the same also to negative 2 plus 5. Yan. Then let's evaluate it. 1 minus 3 all over negative 2 plus 5. We arrive at the answer negative 2 over 3. Because 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 5 is equal to 3. Naintindihan? As you can see, our slope is negative. Yes? And what is the trend of the line? Correct. Decreasing. It is because the slope is negative. Naintindihan? Yan. Mahirap nang isulat ang decreasing. Okay? Decreasing. Next. So the slope is negative 2 over 3. Okay. Next, let's find the slope of a line that passes through the points 3, 5, and negative 1, 4. So here, given again 2 points, we're going to use our formula, and that is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute again, my dear students, to answer this problem. Go. Okay, I think you're done. The correct answer is 1/4. Correct. Why 1/4, sir? It is because the value of y sub 2 is 4, while the value of y sub 1 is 5. So substitute to our formula, that is 4 minus 5, and all over, what is the value of our x sub 2? Very good, negative 1. How about x sub 1? Very good, positive 3. And then evaluate. We have 4 minus 5, we have negative 1. And negative 1 minus 3, that is negative 4. Yan. And then simplify it. So therefore, the slope of the line is 1/4. Intended, my dear students? Since the slope of the line is positive, therefore the trend is increasing. Correct. Or the line pataas siya from left to right. Did you get it? So, any question? Wala siguro magko-question kasi ako lang nandito. Okay. Next problem. Determine the slope of the line shown. So, our problem is in graph. So again, I'll give you, I think, mga 10 seconds lang to. Since graph ang given, we're going to use the rise over run. Okay? I'll give you 10 seconds to find the slope of the line. Go! Okay, time's up. The correct answer is negative 2. Sir, why negative 2? Check natin kung bakit siya negative 2, no? Yan. Find points of the graph. So, yan yung mga points niya. Then next, what is our rise? We have positive 2. Why positive 2? Kasi tumaas siya 2 units pataas. So 1, Ayan, kaya ang value ng rise is 2, and then the run is negative 1. Negative 1. Bakit negative 1, sir? It's because the arrow goes to the left. The arrow goes to the left. Naintindihan? Naintindihan niya? Negative 1. And that is substituting the rise over run, that is 2 over negative 1, and 2 over negative 1 is negative 2. Naintindihan? Okay. Let's proceed to the next. Meron pa pala. The line is decreasing. Slope is negative. Ayan. Question? Another question? Wow. What's the slope of a horizontal line? Ano kaya ang slope ng horizontal line? Yung pag ganito siya. Yan, horizontal line. Yan, nakikita niyo yung line na to? The purple one or the violet line? That is a horizontal line which is plotted in our Cartesian plane. Yan. The line doesn't rise. Wala siyang rise. So therefore, m is equal to 0 over the number. Nagets nyo siya? 0 over the number, or m is equal to 0. Therefore, we conclude, my dear students, that the slope of a horizontal line is 0. Yes, the slope of a horizontal line is 0. Gets nyo siya? Ha? And our equation for the horizontal line is y is equal to c. Yan. Y is equal to c. Where c is the constant. C is the constant. Naintindihan niyo siya? Okay. Next. What's the slope of a vertical line? Yan. Kanina, horizontal line. Ngayon, vertical line naman. Okay. Let us see what's the slope of the vertical line. As you can see here, we have a vertical purple line. Yan. Nakita niyo siya? A vertical purple line. So we're going to find the slope of this one. Ano kaya yung slope nito? The line doesn't run. Yung kanina, doesn't rise. Ngayon naman, the line doesn't run. So, given the formula, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, m is equal to the number over 0. And as we all know, that any number divided by 0 is undefined. Naintindihan? Any number divided by 0 is undefined. So, all vertical lines have an undefined slope. Naintindihan? All vertical lines have an undefined slope. And the equation for vertical line, we have x is equal to the number or equal to c. X is equal to c. Naintindihan? That is the, or this is the equation for the vertical line, while the equation for the horizontal line is y is equal to c. Yun ang pinagkaiba, ha, my dear students. I'll repeat, the equation for horizontal line is y is equal to c, while the equation for the vertical line is x is equal to c. And the slope for the horizontal line is 0, while the slope for the vertical line is undefined. Gets? Remember the word Buxhoy, or this is an acronym, VUXHOY stands for, V stands for vertical lines, U stands for undefined slope. O yan, naintindihan? Vertical lines, meron siyang undefined slope. And x is equal to the number, and that is the equation of the line, or x is equal to c. While h is for the horizontal lines, and o stands for the 0, 0 is the slope. Yan. 0 is the slope for the horizontal lines. And y is for the number, or y is equal to c. That is the equation of the line. Next, let's proceed to the next. Draw a line through the point 2, 0 that has a slope of 3. Yan naman ang given problem natin. Naintindihan? Hanapin naman natin yung line, or draw a line given the point and a slope of 3. Yan. First, graph the ordered pair 2, 0. Asan kaya ang 2, 0? Yun. Nandun siya. Nakita niya? Next, from 2, 0, apply rise over run. Write 3 as a fraction. Yan. So, what is the fraction form of 3? And as we all know, nung grade 7 tayo, or nalaman natin na all numbers, meron yung denominator na 1. So, therefore, 3 can be written also as 3 over 1. 3 over 1. Naintindihan? Alam natin yan. So, the value of our rise is 3. Very good. Our run is 1. Yan. Tingnan natin. Yan, 3 ang rise niya. At 1 ang run. Since the slope is positive, papunta tayo sa right. And then, plot a point at this location. Yun na yung point natin. Naintindihan? Okay. Draw a straight line through the points. Yan. So that is already our line connecting the 2 points, in which the rise is 3 and the run is 1 and the slope is 3. Gets? Yes. Let's proceed to the next one. This time, medyo kakaiba tong problem na to. The slope of a line that goes through the points R and 6 and 4, 2 is 4. Find R. Yan. Yan naman yung given problem natin. Paano kaya ito, sir? Given 2 points. But the first point, the x sub 1, blanco siya. R ang nakalagay. Variable R. And isa pang given is the slope. The slope is 4. So we're going to find R. Yan. Paano kaya hanapin siya? To solve this, plug the given information into the formula. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1, x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So let's determine ano ang y sub 2 dyan, y sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 1. Asan kaya dito? Since this is our first ordered pair, identify na natin siya. Ito magiging x sub 1 natin. That is R. And our y sub 1 is 6. Our x sub 2 is 4. Yan. While y sub 2 is 2. Yan. Then plug into our formula. Ay, may nakalimutan tayo. Our slope is 4. Pag plug in natin yan, or sinubstitute natin sa formula natin, ganyan ang lalabas. Yan. Our slope is 4. Our y sub 2 is 2. Our y sub 1 is 6. Our x sub 2 is 4 and x sub 1 is R. Then let's evaluate it. Pag in-evaluate natin yan, ganito ang lalabas. Yan. So nilagyan natin ng denominator yung 4. In-evaluate natin yung sa numerators. That is 2 minus 6, naging negative 4 siya. Did you get it? Then next, let's do cross multiplication. And magka-cross multiply tayo. So 1 times -4. Then 4 times the quantity 4 minus r. Okay, simplify na natin siya. So we have 1 times -4 is equal to 4 times the quantity 4 minus r. So 1 times -4 is -4. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times -r is -4r. Gets? And then next, we're going to eliminate 16 here. And eliminate natin yung 16. We're going to add both sides by -16. Yan. Then -4 plus -16, we have -20. 16 plus -16 is cancel out, bring down -4r, and then divide both sides by -4. Yan. To eliminate the coefficient of r, so ika-cancel na natin yan. Then -20 divided by -4, that is 5. So therefore, the value of r is 5. In our ordered pair, we have 5, 6, and 4, 2. Gets nyo? Ha? Naintindihan? Okay. Okay. We are done to our topic. Now it's time to check your understanding. So please bring out your cell phone, my dear students, and let's choose now the QR scanner and scan this one. And this will serve as your first long test, my dear students. Okay? Naintindihan? And I think you are now ready to answer your module for this third quarter. Thank you and God bless. Goodbye.